Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Pulls it in at the 13. And gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he got his man complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Herbert throwing again. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Herbert back to the air. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To the air again, Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Credit Melvin Ingram, able to get into the backfield and make the stop. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock. Wide open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15.
They'll try and run forward with Lindsey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Denver.
On 1st down, Lock. They'll find Lindsey here. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And the return will stop right around the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Fires one, it's intercepted. Puts it up to Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 14 yards. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
Herbert on 1st down now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 19.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
2nd and 2 at the 20.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball in the backfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down, Denver.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Chris Harris.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Block working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsay. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
First down.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsay. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I know people see Phillip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball in the backfield and move the sticks.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking deep for Gabriel. And traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the turnover, here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold? So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll run with Lindsey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
4-yard line.
Let's go.
On 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Davis score. Philip Lindsay, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chargers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Michael Batchley to kick off for the Chargers.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is Jakeem Grant. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
1st down.
Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. second down. It's Lindsey looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, locked. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do. They were trying to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 20-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they can put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Taylor Gabriel, 77 yards. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Broncos 21, Chargers 14.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff for Lindsey. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
the gun on third down. Lock. He's going to launch this thing right at. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Open man, Taylor Gabriel. He's going to be out around the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
45-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Again, Herbert, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's got a rifle on deep left side. Incomplete. The turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Diehard on the coverage.
To throw again. Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Bronco.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
The Bronco ball
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Locke. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Locke. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. A critical error there in a tight game to the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. Looking deep for Gabriel. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for L.A. 62 yards. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That will tie the game. 28 all. Michael Batchley to kick off for the Chargers.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, Lock will get that complete to Alvarado. And it's a fumble, and picked up by the Chargers. And takes it back to the house. It's a fumble, counting a Charger touchdown. So how about that play? We had a tie ball game. Defense comes up huge. That's the definition of a big play for this defensive unit.
Not something that you see that happens often to a guy like, let's say, Jamal Charles. Remember 2015? Fumbled it in a key situation.
Roby, right?
Yes, exactly right. Bradley Roby picked it up and altered the ball game.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. The fumble recovery, it's Lock. This is Hamler on the receiving end. There he goes left side. 20.
I'm going to show you, man.
The way home for the Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie.
Lining up for the extra point.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And they're getting down inside the 30 to 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Back out to midfield. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lock to throw. They'll find Lindsey here. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Broncos first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Get this one to about the 20-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Jenkins. A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Today's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Broncos, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.